Paraguay, officially the Republic of Paraguay, is a landlocked country in the southern portion of the Americas, nestled between two of the world's most prominent nations, Brazil and Argentina, with Bolivia lying to its northwest. Paraguay is often the middle child of South America, frequently overlooked by tourists and overshadowed by its powerful neighbors. However, Paraguay possesses a unique charm and rich history that deserves attention. This country, which translates to land of the waters that never go dry, is home to a resilient people and stunning natural beauty. In fact, despite suffering one of the highest death rates in the history of the world, the people of Paraguay and their culture survived and thrived. So how does such a unique country come to be? Let's find out. Let's start with a quick review of where Paraguay is located in the world. Paraguay sits almost perfectly in the center of South America. This gives it a unique geopolitical position, making it the only landlocked country in the region. The country lies within the temperate zone, meaning it experiences 4 seasons, though the climate is highly variable across its terrain. On one side, the eastern part of the country near the Brazilian border has a tropical savanna climate characterized by warm temperatures and ample rainfall. As one travels west towards the Bolivian border, the landscape changes to a subtropical steppe with cooler temperatures and less rainfall. The westernmost region, the Chaco, is arid with hot summers and cool winters. Despite being landlocked, Paraguay's strategic location allows it to connect to international waterways via the Paraguay and Paraná rivers, which drain into the Rio de la Plata estuary and eventually the Atlantic Ocean. This geographical advantage was crucial during colonial times and continues to play a significant role in Paraguay's economy today. Paraguay's borders are demarcated by the Uruguay River to the northeast, the Pilcomayo River to the north, the Bermejo River to the west, and Argentina's Mesopotamia to the south. Each of these natural boundaries plays a part in shaping Paraguay's distinct environment and identity. Now let's explore the rivers and lakes of Paraguay, which hold immense importance for the country. The Paraguay River, the namesake of the nation, flows from southern Brazil, entering Paraguay near the town of Capitan Bado. It then winds its way through the country, marking the border between Paraguay and Argentina until it reaches its confluence with the Paraná River near Buenos Aires. Together, the Paraguay and Paraná rivers form the Rio de la Plata, which empties into the Atlantic Ocean. Paraguay also shares the Paraná River with Brazil to the north, and the Pilcomayo River forms part of its northern boundary with Bolivia. Within the country, numerous tributaries and streams feed these major rivers, providing vital water resources for both domestic use and agriculture. In addition to its river systems, Paraguay has several artificial lakes, notably Lake Ipacaraí, created by the Acaré River damming the Paraguay River. These waterways are not only crucial for transportation and trade, but also serve as important ecosystems supporting diverse flora and fauna. When it comes to Paraguay's landscape, it is predominantly characterized by vast plains and rolling hills. The eastern region, known as the Oriental or the Green Belt, is covered in tropical savannas and lowland tropical forests. In contrast, the western Chaco region is dominated by arid grasslands and scrubland. The terrain rises gradually towards the west, culminating in the aptly named Cordillera de los Altos, the highest point in the country, reaching just 886 meters above sea level. Despite being landlocked, Paraguay's landscape is shaped by its extensive river network, including the Paraguay River, Paraná River, Pilcomayo River, and the Uruguay River. These rivers carve through the plains, creating fertile valleys and floodplains that are vital for agriculture. Furthermore, the confluence of the Paraguay and Paraná rivers forms the Rio de la Plata estuary, granting Paraguay access to international waterways leading to the Atlantic Ocean. While lacking in mountains or dramatic topography, Paraguay's landscape has its own unique charm and ecological significance. The meandering rivers, lush vegetation, and vast open spaces contribute to the country's tranquility and offer a different kind of beauty compared to its mountainous neighbors. Now let's discuss Paraguay's biodiversity and its efforts to conserve the environment. The country's diverse landscapes support a variety of plant and animal species. The eastern region is home to the Atlantic forest, a tropical broadleaf forest that harbors various endemic species, including the endangered red-ruffed fruit-eating bat. The Chaco, on the other hand, supports a different array of wildlife such as the Chacoan peccary, a large mammal found only in this region. Paraguay's extensive river systems are rich in aquatic biodiversity, including species like the Amazon River dolphin and various freshwater fish. Recognizing the importance of its natural heritage, Paraguay has established several protected areas, such as the Embaracayu National Park, which safeguards vast tracts of lowland forest and wetland habitats. The government also actively participates in regional conservation efforts to preserve the health of the ecosystem. Moving on to the population of Paraguay, according to the latest estimates from the United Nations, Paraguay has a population of around 7.3 million people. The country's population growth rate is higher than the average for South America, with an estimated annual growth rate of around 1.3%. This suggests that Paraguay will continue to experience an increase in population in the coming years. Paraguay's population is predominantly rural, with a majority of the people living in smaller towns and villages scattered throughout the country. This is especially true for the western region of the country, known as the Chaco, which has a lower population density compared to the eastern part of Paraguay. Additionally, it is important to note that Paraguay is a relatively young country. The median age of the population is around 26 years old, indicating that a substantial portion of the population consists of working-age individuals. This demographic structure can have implications for workforce participation and economic growth. In terms of demographics, Paraguay is a predominantly Roman Catholic country, reflecting its colonial past. However, there has been a growing trend towards evangelical Protestantism, particularly in rural areas. Traditional indigenous beliefs and practices also persist, blending with Christianity in various ways. Overall, Paraguay exhibits a diverse range of religious beliefs and practices, showcasing the country's historical and cultural influences. Regarding urbanization, Paraguay's largest city and capital, Asunción, accounts for a significant portion of the country's urban population, estimated to be around 54%. Other urban centers include Ciudad del Este near the Brazilian border and San Lorenzo, which together with other cities and towns contribute to Paraguay's overall urban landscape. It is worth noting that despite having a high rural population, Paraguay has seen an increase in urbanization over the years as more people move to urban areas in search of better economic opportunities. Now let's delve into Paraguay's economy, which has shown steady growth in recent years. According to the World Bank, Paraguay's gross domestic product, GDP, has been consistently increasing. In 2022, Paraguay's GDP reached approximately $43 billion, driven by sectors such as agriculture, industry, and services. Agriculture plays a vital role in Paraguay's economy. The country is known for its production of soybeans, cotton, corn, rice, sugarcane, tobacco, coffee, citrus fruits, bananas, beef, pork, poultry, and eggs. Paraguay's favorable climate and fertile soil contribute to its agricultural prosperity. The service sector, including financial services, telecommunications, and tourism, has also been growing in recent years. Paraguay's strategic location as a landlocked country has led to the development of logistics and transportation services. Moreover, the construction industry has witnessed significant growth due to investment in infrastructure projects. One notable feature of Paraguay's economy is its focus on hydroelectric power generation. Paraguay possesses vast renewable energy resources, and the Itaipu Dam on the Paraná River bordering Brazil is one of the largest hydroelectric plants globally. This energy production not only meets domestic demand, but also contributes to the export of electricity to neighboring countries. However, it's essential to acknowledge that despite overall growth, Paraguay faces challenges such as income inequality and poverty. Efforts are underway to address these issues through social welfare programs and policies aimed at promoting inclusive development. Finally, when it comes to politics, Paraguay is a presidential republic with a multi-party system. The president serves as both the head of state and head of government, elected through a direct vote. Paraguay's political parties reflect a range of ideologies and interests, although some parties hold greater influence than others. For example, the Colorado Party, founded in 1938, has historically dominated Paraguayan politics and continues to be a significant force in the country's political landscape. Nevertheless, other parties, such as the Liberal Party and the Authentic Radical Liberal Party, also play a role in shaping the country's political discourse and decision-making processes. Additionally, Paraguay's political system emphasizes decentralization, with power being divided between the central government and local authorities. Local governments play a crucial role in representing regional interests and providing public services at the grassroots level. This decentralized approach aims to ensure that diverse perspectives are considered in policymaking and that public services are tailored to the specific needs of different regions within the country. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.